Hello, my name is Unli. You can call me Erin. I am the International Relations Officer for ICS Cambodia. And ever since Chihok left to study in the US, we've been getting a lot of questions from students and parents about how he's doing, how is his school life, how is his relationship with the host family, and a lot more. So today we will have a short Q&A session to see and hear from Chihok about his experiences so far and how he's doing. So let's start. Hi, Chihok.
Hello, my name's Chihok. I'm 16 years old, and before I participate in this exchange program, I go to AIS and AII. I was in 11th grade, and yeah, that's when I found out about ICES. It was at grade 10 that I found out about ICES and got interested, and finally participated, and um and right now I'm staying in the US for like I've been staying in the US for like 4 months. I go to Deer Creek High School here. I was amazed at how big the campus was. For the first like week, I always like get lost and sometimes most of the time late to class because I can't find the class and they need to like ask a lot of people, a lot of teachers to point me to the correct directions. And it took me a while to like get accustomed to it. School starts at 8:15 and it ends 3:15. Throughout the week, it's 2 days in school and 3 days virtual, which means we just stay at home and like unlike Cambodia or at least AIS, we don't have like Zoom calls on each period of the classes. The teachers just post their assignments through this app called Canvas, and we just do the assignments accordingly. There's a deadline for each assignments, and you just need to do it before the deadline. I've been taking photography, English, U.S. history, film studies, math, earth science, and track and field. The class that I'm taking that isn't offered in Cambodia, there's film studies, photography, which I'm taking, both of them. There's accounting, finance, media production, and basically all of those stuff, which is called like electives. It's like different from traditional subjects like math, science, English, and all that. So yeah, I find that it's really interesting to see those classes available to students since in Cambodia you stick to the traditional curriculum. And in my film studies, there's one of one assignments where you have to like uh make Foley sounds, which means that the sounds you hear in Hollywood movies aren't actually the sound. Like for example, when you're crushing a water bottle, sometimes in the movie it's like you need to recreate the sound like behind the scenes. So that's like what we do that's like really unique. I think it's quite similar because like science word in Khmer is basically a French word that is like written in Khmer. So like in French word, some of them are like similar to English. For example, plate tectonic, it's a term for earth science. Um, in Khmer, it's called plate tectonic, and in here it's called plate tectonic. So it's kind of similar, like in tone. So that's not a problem for me. So track and field is basically just running. You run around a circle of track. It's 400 meters, and that's what a track is. And you have trail, which you run like off the track. You run through different terrains, if you know what I mean. There's like so many people, so many like different people that I met, and I enjoy talking to them and like making friends with them. Usually, like after track practice, I would do some like core workouts, like sit-ups, push-ups, planks and all that with my friends. And honestly, it's really fun. I learned to make friends because I would say that I struggle to make friends, but like since I'm like meet new people, pushing myself to like talk to new people, I feel more comfortable around people now. And one more thing is that when you're running, you have to build endurance, and like you have to build your like when you're running constantly, your mind tells you to give up, but like when you push through it, that's where when the advantage comes in. Like you have more endurance and um more control over your mind. Like when it tells you to stop, you keep pushing further, and that's the best part about it. So the main difference between Cambodia school and American school is that in Cambodia, when you're in high school, um, the teacher switches class to get to your class and stuff. You have your own like classroom, but in America, you are the one who have to switch classes because each classes there's like a specific teacher, specific subject for you to like study. So you need to like switch classes instead of the teachers. Teachers here, they're more like laid back. You can use your phone as long as you're not like disrupting, as long as you are like paying attention when they're speaking. And every student in Cambodia, let's say like their class is 7A. That's the name of their class. They always stick to each other, and the teachers are the one who like switch classes, right? So the students, basically everyone knows each other, talks to each other, and basically it's just like one family. But in America, they have their own groups of friends. There's of course different types of people. Like in my English class, there's a group of cheerleader. There's like there's a group of cheerleader, but like at the other side of the class, there's all the silent kids, and I'm between them. So, and there's people who's interested in business, in workout. Some of them interested in sports. Some of them talkative. Some of them just silent. I really actually like think that I improved a lot in my English speaking. When I was in Cambodia before I came here, I only focus on my pronunciation, make sure to get the S right, make sure to get the you know like the pronunciation right basically. But the longer I live here, the longer I only focus on like being fluent. And being fluent doesn't mean you have to have an American accent. It's just to like speak like the river flows. Like you know every single word that's gonna come out of your mouth, and like not having to translate from Khmer to English, and that's like a big achievement for me.